Frigid weather blasting the East Coast today, leading to widespread closures. 1,600 flights were canceled across the country, and in Chicago, residents are facing the coldest weather in 20 years. Baltimore, D.C., Philly, and New York seeing 1 to 5 inches of snow falling so quickly it created a nightmare on the roads for the morning commute. So if you haven't winterized your car yet, how do you do that? Lauren Fix, the car coach, is here with need-to-know advice. Lauren, welcome. I have a brand spanking new car. What do I need to do? Let's get down on this. You say check the cooling system?
Right. Well, if your car is brand new, you just bought it 6 months ago, the cooling system is probably fine. But if your vehicle is at least a year and a half old, I would absolutely have the cooling system checked, because depending upon what you purchase, of course, if you buy a high-end vehicle, you probably have lifetime coolant. But if you have a vehicle that has the old green fluid in it, it's highly likely it needs to be checked, possibly replaced, and you can find an ASE certified technician who can do that for you at a very reasonable price.
I like that. Change your oil.
Absolutely, synthetic oil. This is the time. If you've got high mileage cars, full synthetic oil is absolutely the wisest choice.
I like that.
As well as all the other 9 fluids. Yeah.
There's a lot of fluids. Okay, but the battery, you know, it can happen. You go out to start that car in the morning, there's 6 inches of snow on the ground, the car is not starting.
Yeah, that is the biggest headache a lot of people have. Remember, those heavy cold temperatures, that makes it harder for your engine to start, and it's harder for that battery to do its job. So if the last few times you started your car, you said, you know, it's been a little difficult, now is the time for you to have your battery replaced. Now, here's a tip. Let's save a little bit of money.
Yes.
If you go to your favorite auto parts store, they'll replace the battery for free. Just buy the battery. And it's simple to do unless you've got something really unique like a Dodge Viper where they'd have to have a technician do it for you, which I wouldn't drive through the winter.
A lot of it is really complicated these days because there's all these electronic components in the way. One thing you suggest here, which I think is critical, is the windshield wipers, because they always get broken and messed up at this time of year with all the ice on your windshield. You got to be careful about that.
Right. 80% of your driving decisions are based on visibility, so having a set of winter wiper blades or the beam blades, those are the blades that you don't see all the moving components. Best choice you can get. Again, any auto parts store will install it for free. Just purchase the blades. And while you're at it, look for headlights. Remember those white headlights, the ones that you might see coming at you that look a little bright? Those truly are the best headlights. And remember to use your low beams in that snowy weather, not your high beams.
I hate those headlights, though. I can't see a darn thing. You also say invest in winter tires.
They're good for you, just not good for someone coming at you.
Yeah, right, exactly. You also say invest in winter tires. What do I need to know about those?
Winter tires make a lot of sense. If you see winter at least 2 to 3 times a year, it makes sense to invest in a good set of winter tires. Now, I'm not talking about buying the cheapy tires, because you get exactly what you pay for, and that's true pretty much in any product. Well, you buy a $69 tire, you're getting $69 worth of snow tires. I just purchased 4 new snow tires for my all-wheel drive vehicle, and I promise you, I live in Buffalo, and that's where I am today, and it is snowing like crazy, and my daughter's driving home from college, and she has got 4 snows on her car, and she says it's amazing. People are all over the road, they're in the ditch. If you're going to be driving in snow, get winter tires.
I like the all-wheel drive. Listen, I want to ask you about something, because you are the perfect person, I think. GM has just put a woman at the head of the company. What do you make of that?
Yes. I think Mary Barra is an excellent choice. She has worked in production. She's worked in design and development. She's worked in the full global lineup. And look what GM's done. They've come a long way. I have to say the timing was interesting, where it was on top of the $10 billion bailout of our losses, essentially, of taxpayer dollars. But the fact that this is a very, very positive thing. She is a perfect choice for this position. I think she's going to make some positive changes for GM. And as she says, no more crappy cars. We're going to build cars people want. She's young, she's enthusiastic, and she's got great ideas. So I'm looking forward to seeing what she has to do.
Lauren, we're all going to be watching, I think. It's going to be interesting to see what she does and how she does it. And she does look real young. Lauren, thanks for coming on. Always good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Now, are you